Hello. Hey, Indiana. All right. I just wanted to run some additional cards for your year's spread. I was planning on using some of the Doreen Virtue decks in addition to tarot from the first video because, more clarification is always great. The cards that I'm going to be using are the Ascended Masters cards. They're the ones that are kind of calling out to me right now. That's just a booklet for it. And, oh wow, it's backwards. Dang. And, let's just get started. October. December. Okay. Well, before we begin, I'm going to read the card that is for right now before the start of your new year. So I hope that this helps with the overall reading. Oh, wow. Oh, man. I don't know what you're going through. But we have the Trust card and shows Vishnu right there. What am I picking up? And I think in regards to before this whole year spread, I think that you should just trust your process and trust that everything will work out well. You're I mean, I want to say you're divinely guided, but I want to get you some specifics. So, just as the trust. Right. And from the book, the guidebook states, From the guidebook, it says, you can trust the situation you're inquiring about. The solid foundation of your situation gives a trustworthy basis. Keep purifying your motivations so they're completely about love and service to elevate the energy and experiences even further. Trust that your prayers are being answered even if you don't have evidence. Trust you're on the right path. Trust your gut feelings and intuitions. Vishnu, he brings about harmony when powers become unbalanced and provides protection and mercy to all. A benevolent and loving deity, Vishnu can help you feel safe about your current and future life. Cool. And that's for right now, before the beginning of the new year. So, let's start with January. January. Well, not picking up anything right now, really, but for January, you have the teacher card. And I wish I could pronounce that. It is Mahachon space Ragoczzy. Mahachon Ragonsky? Let's look what this person's all about. Teacher. Are you going to be teaching somebody in January? Or receiving instruction? So we have 80. Page 80 on that. And this card. Oh, how you pronounce the name? Mahachon Ragoczzy. Mahachon Ragoczzy. Mahachon Ragoczzy. This card is about learning and teaching. You've learned a lot from your experiences and relationships, and now it's time to pass the knowledge along to others. Your current situation is bringing you opportunities for spiritual growth and teaching you some important life lessons. I love how all these tie together. As soon as you understand and accept these lessons, old patterns will drop away and be replaced by wonderful new experiences. Additional meanings of this card. This person or situation is bringing you important life lessons. Ask yourself what the blessing that this situation has brought to me. Your life purpose involves teaching. Forgive a teacher from your past or your urge to teach others, which I'm sure you're already doing since you're already involved in this group. And it's like a giving and receiving thing, so that's pretty cool. And then about Mahachon Ragoczzy. Yeah, this person is the director, divine director, is regarded as a great spiritual teacher whose students include Saint Germain. It says he, but I'm going to say they. They are very involved with world government leaders, intuitively guiding them to peaceful resolutions. Call upon Mahachon Ragoczzy for help with esoteric learning, spiritual teaching, and efforts towards peace. And let's look over the month of January again that you had. Spiritual teaching. Yeah, this is the month where you go on your spiritual journey, where you start your spiritual journey. Really cool. And you're also still weighing your options between what to do. I'd say partners to pick and who to emotionally invest in. And this month is also the beginning of something new. Since we have all this cups, I'd say it would be more of a loving nature. So, but you saw that from before. Cool. Really cool. Spiritual teacher. Interesting. Okay, February. For the month of February. Oh, cool. You have the card, the meditate card, and that is with Buddha. And what our wonderful book says about that is page 50. Siddhartha Buddha. This card is a call for you to meditate regularly. Your path, body, and soul are asking for quiet time to reflect, think, and receive insights. Even a small amount of time devoted to daily meditation will bring you great gifts. You don't necessarily need any formal training in meditation. It's simply a matter of sitting quietly, closing your eyes, breathing, and listening. You need some alone time. Be honest with yourself. Be still and listen. Okay. And then a little bit about Buddha. No, I know, but I'm still going to give it to you. Siddhartha Gautama devoted his life to finding an end to suffering. He renounced his family's wealth and tried several spiritual paths, including asceticism, in his quest for spiritual growth. He finally had insight that moderation for the middle way was the path to enlightenment. He also demonstrated the benefits and importance of meditation, and many of his insights occurred as he meditated beneath the Bodhi tree. Call upon Siddhartha Gautama for help in developing your meditation practice, to practice moderation, and to overcome any form of suffering. That's all I have to say about that. So, and this one jumps out. I mean, it's the second day. I'm doing this wonderful card reading. Everything's just so synergistic. Not to say that, this is awesome, that this has to happen, but it's awesome that you get to have all this wonderful spiritual support. So, you have Buddha who's on your side saying, yo, I want to help you out. I want to help you end your suffering. Give you a little bit of peace. So we have this card this is for February. Wants to help out with the end of suffering. And then we still have the Hanged Man. We have you choosing between two extremes. And then we also have you as the Queen of Swords in your power. So, betrayal. Yeah. Betrayal. Looking at things from a different perspective, or seeing things through another's eyes. Yeah. I hope you decide what to do. Thanks, Buddha. January, February, March. For March, we have Aponia. Ooh, horse goddess. And it states crystals. Aponia. And I just wanted to say that she brings a lot of energy. I've only experienced her once, and that was through another person when we were in our own meditation. What do I remember about her? All I can hear is just boom, 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 like, oh wow, okay, cool. Well, now I'm actually looking at the cards. Trampling of feet. January, February, March. Aponia is for March, okay? And then I'm like, oh, she brings about a lot of energy, which is great because the cards for March were Judgment. And then also this wonderful card right here. I laughed a lot last time. This wonderful card of Judgment right here. I was picking up a lot of sexual energy and stuff. I figured, oh, it's going to be great, this rebirth, this great, fun thing that you have. But also you have Judgment and then keeping up appearances pretty much. So now let's get into Aponia. And, horses tend to be really sexual. Well, I hope this is a fun thing for you, not too crazy, but I tend to be like, so that's just my personality. Well, it looks like all the cards are coming together. Truly. Yeah, it looks like this is going to be good for you. So, crystals, what does that have to do with anything? January, February, March. Crystals over here. 20. Yeah. Crystals, Aponia, Goddess Aponia, Epona, that's her name. The card comes to you as a sign that you benefit from working with crystals. Aponia, the fairy queen. I don't know if she's the fairy queen. I'd say she's one of them. I know there's another fairy queen. I don't really dig that. Okay, Aponia the fairy queen knows the value of connecting with the spirit of nature. You can find or purchase crystals at a metaphysical bookstore, spas, and gem shows. I would recommend eBay. And then just, testing out the energy on like which crystal you think is great. And then hold each crystal to know whether it feels right for you. Carry or wear crystals throughout the day for healing, protection, and increased intuition. You can also add the crystals to your bathtub water and place them on your bedroom nightstand or beneath your bed to connect on an even deeper level with these remarkable gems. Additional meanings for this card. Crystal children are involved in the answer to your question. Your life purpose involves working with crystals. You have connection to the elemental realms such as fairies and crystals. Since Aponia is a patroness of horses, this card may signify a message about a horse or horses. Interesting. Or the person or people of interest in which this is about. They could be born in the year of the horse. Aponia. That would make sense. That actually makes sense because like the other card was with the King of Wands, and that energy tends to be very flighty, very fairy-like, very like, oh, I like to play games, blah, blah, blah. That's another interesting connection, I guess. Aponia, and then also with the other sexual energy for the month of January, February, March. Yeah, very fun, very energetic, very cool, but then there's also the heaviness with justice and not judgment. Judgment's very, very fun. We have the Hierophant, keeping up appearances. Justice, Hierophant, Aponia. So you have all this fun energy, but you also have this very woody energy. Not necessarily a restriction, but I guess nature spirits. Almost like it's guiding this path. Yeah, it's like it's guiding this energy. Yeah, that's I'd say that justice and judgment. No, justice and the Hierophant are more about. They're not extremely restrictive. They're more like guiding the energy along this path. Not in a bad way. Okay, Aponia is the fairy queen goddess who oversees and protects horses. Okay, temples were built in her honor during Roman and Celtic eras where horses were essential to everyday life. Aponia is also a protector of the environment and nature spirits. You can call upon Aponia for help of any kind involving horses, or to help you commune with nature, fairies, crystals, or the environment. Interesting. Since that's the card for the month of March, January, February, March, I would highly suggest definitely for February, making sure that you maintain your meditative practice. Yeah, because she'll take you on an adventure. If you're willing for that. So, January, February, March, April. Because, fairies are fun, They like to go on adventures. They like to have fun. They like to go blah, 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 So, yeah, definitely prepare for her fun that she's going to lead you into, which I'm sure will be wonderful. So, January, February, March, April. For the month of April, we have energy healing with Merlin. And this card reminds me of the previous card where you're sitting as the king in this robe. Which month was that for? Yeah, that was with the King of Wands. Yeah, here we go. You have the energy card of Merlin for January, February, March, April. For April, and then, yeah, it's directly under it. I have them kind of lined up in a row. It goes January, February, March, April, May, June. Second row, July, August, September, October. So this is for October. January, February, March, April. So April is sitting over October, and then for April you have the Merlin card. But for October, the energy that I felt was you had the Emperor. Pretty analogous if you ask me. So let us read April first, and then we'll try and pull everything together. For April, you have energy healing. Also, what's going on in April with your cards? You have the Seven of Swords. Getting away with something. You did have reason to hope. You had the Knight of Pentacles, and then you also had maintaining a balance. I didn't really get into the nitty gritty of it because I didn't really, have a beat on it. But Knight of Pentacles, always a dark man with deception, blah, blah, blah. But, they're loyal and true. Oh no, is that the King of Pentacles? No. Yeah, Knight of Pentacles should be pretty cool, pretty chill. Let's start this reading. Merlin for energy healing for April. Number 26. Here we go. Gonna give you this reading. Whoa. Okay, April. Energy healing. The situation you've inquired about involves energy healing. You have healing abilities that you can direct through your hands, thoughts, and heart. Send loving energy to elevate and heal the situation. You can clear the energy in a home, office, or vehicle as well. Your experiences with energy healing may be so powerful that you decide to conduct healings as a profession. Okay, now before I get into the additional meanings of this card, I think it's important to really think about the progression that you're going through. First, you have, for the month of January, you have the teacher who is, I can't really pronounce his name, but I'm going to say Mahalokian Rogodsky. Okay? You have this teacher that you're calling upon, this energy that you're calling upon that's like, oh, hey, I'm going to teach you things, I'm going to help you. All right? Then for the month of February, you're going through suffering. You call upon Buddha to help you with, easing your suffering, and you still have that teacher card in the month of January, okay? And then in the month of March, you have this Aponia card who deals with crystals. It's all like this whole journey that you're going through. Although it's beneficial to you, it also is helping you to teach others, and it's taking you on this wonderful journey. Now, to continue with this energy healing thing, and then obviously, everyone knows that Merlin's this whole huge teacher of King Arthur. Oh, awesome. So we'll just continue. Merlin, additional meanings for this card. Take an energy healing course such as Reiki, Qigong, Pranic healing, healing touch. Your life purpose involves conducting energy healing, clearing a space in your home or office through feng shui, burning sage, or other energy healing methods. Send love to a person or situation, which is always great. Avoid situations, places, or relationships with harsh energy. Everything is healing and will be okay. No one knows for certain whether Merlin actually lived as a mortal man or not. What is agreed upon is Merlin is the quintessential magician and sage wizard archetype. He's associated with King Arthur, Camelot, Avalon, Glastonbury. He's also considered to be an aspect of Hermes Trismegistus. I can't ever pronounce that. Why am I so weird with words? Hermes Trismegistus. Trismegistus. And then Hermes precedes that. A teacher of esoteric wisdom. Merlin is a powerful ascended master who helps spiritual teachers and healers focus their energies in beneficial ways. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you're already picking up what they're laying down for you. You already know what's going on by now. Okay. January, February, March, April, May. Oh, something I didn't notice before. All of these horses. Get out. I really should look at this a little bit more. You had Aponia in the previous month with that wonderful fairy energy. You have the Sun, which is this baby on the horse. Then you also have the Knight of Pentacles who's on that horse. And you have Merlin here. I'm going to keep looking over these cards. I hope to keep looking over these cards because I tend to be pretty flighty. And, yeah. But there are a lot of tie-ins. January, February, March, April, May. Now we're into May. And we have Maitreya. I don't know why they have a Buddha here. Buddha doing this whole happy stuff. But Maitreya, another ascended master. Power of joy. And then, let's look at what Maitreya is all about. January, February, March, April, May. Maitreya is for May. Uh, 64. Okay. Maitreya. I always say Maitreya. Maitreya. I like Maitreya better. Kind of reminds me of the maypole. Anyway, to find the power of joy, to find your desired outcome, follow the path of joy. Your life purpose is supported by the joy and passion you feel when you're thinking about or working on your purpose, which I already think that you're definitely going to go for it. At least I hope you go for it, considering that's what leads you to that wonderful adventure. Okay, let's repeat that. Your life purpose is supported by the joy and passion you feel when you're thinking about or working on your purpose. The joy that you feel within relationships keeps them alive, exciting, and growing. The joy that comes from your hobbies gives you extra energy. Of all the emotions, joy has the highest energy vibration. Joy has the power to remove all obstacles and attract all of your needs. Joy reminds us that we needn't suffer at all. One more time. Joy reminds us that we needn't suffer at all. Let's say it again. Joy reminds us that we needn't suffer at all. We can fulfill our purpose, help ourselves and others, and heal through the power of joy. And we can heal through the power of joy. Really cool that you had energy healing previously to that. Thanks, Merlin and Demetria. All right, additional meanings for this card. Stay positive and filled with faith to manifest your desires into reality. Find humor in the situation. Enjoy a good laugh. Develop hobbies that bring you pleasure. Find your life purpose. Do what brings you joy. Maitreya, who's also called Hote, Laughing Buddha, and Lord Maitreya, is the familiar image of the smiling and rotund Buddha. His name means the loving one. Ooh. He lived as a Buddhist monk who was renowned for his compassion and generosity. Some Buddhists believe that Maitreya is the future Buddha who will succeed Siddhartha Gautama as the next Buddha. Call upon Maitreya to increase your happiness and joy. And with that last statement, I'd say maybe it's just another incarnation of Buddha, since we're all the same energy. Okay, cool. And March, April, May. This is for the month of May. Oh, yeah, cool. That's going to be all over. Maitreya, Maypole, May days, yay. And this month, you have Maitreya telling you to be joyful, stay in that energy. Helps with your wonderful manifestations. And then you also have the World card, which is another reason to be joyful. You also have the Ace of Cups, another reason to be joyful. You also have the Seven of Wands. Some people find joy in competition, especially when they win. Looks like you're winning. And we also have the Three of Pentacles, another manifestation card, and also fine-tuning some things. But you wouldn't have gotten that card unless you might have been susceptible to doubt. So I'd say definitely focus on the positive, focus on your manifestations, focus on what it is that you want to create, and allow that energy to flow through you. Because as we've seen already, you already are super powerful. Okay, January, February, March, April, May, June. For June, with the Ascended Masters cards, oh, cool. I love this. I love these cards. I love this flow. You have Parvati, and her card talks about positive change. Okay, positive change. But there's a reason why you're receiving this support. Okay. We also see within this month that you are in need of a rest. Just the first card. We also see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. A rest. A rest from keeping up appearances. A rest from this chick who's betraying you. A rest from these constant battles. Weird. But we still have the Sun card right here. We still have the Sun. Oh, I'm not even turning it properly. We still have the Sun, which is always a great omen. Yeah, just something to be aware of. Something to be aware of. Now let's look at positive change for Parvati. Basically, me personally, it's just like, oh, caution. Don't ever overextend yourself during this month. Just be cautious. The battles are going to come. Preserve your energy, preserve yourself. So, positive change. Let's check you out. You're number 62. Parvati. Your likes and dislikes have changed, and you've outgrown situations that once appealed to you. Let me say it like this. And you've outgrown situations that once appealed to you. These are positive developments, signaling your spiritual growth. Thanks, Merlin. Thanks, Aponya. Thanks, Mr. Teacher, that I can't pronounce your name. These are positive changes. These are positive developments, signaling your spiritual growth. Some of these situations are blessings in disguise, and they're pushing you to make necessary and positive changes. Again, you may feel pushed beyond your comfort zone in multiple areas of your life, as multiple areas of your life shift and flux, yet the universe always stands ready to support you with whatever you ask for. Stay in your joy. Let go and enjoy this ride because it truly is for your best. Let go and enjoy this ride because it truly is for your best. You have such a flux of energies. Thanks, Aponya, Fairy Queen. Wow, you have so much support. And Parvati is just coming in, giving you a nice little reminder letter. Wow. Yeah, she's just a reminder. She's just trying to remind you. Wow. Yeah, during this month you're probably a little bit weary. I think you probably stated something like that before, and she's just reminding you. Yeah, you have so much support. Okay, let go of procrastination or perfectionism. Break your major goals into baby steps. Take one at a time. Parvati is the goddess of the mountains. This could be a message to retreat or move to the mountains. That's cute. Rest. Oh man, this is so great. Yeah, retreat. Retreat or move to the mountains. Be assertive in saying no to anything that diverts you from your path. Parvati is the Hindu goddess of mountains, marriage, and households. Legend says that Shiva, the Hindu god, was grief-stricken following the death of his first love, Sati, so he retreated to a mountain cave. When Parvati was born in the mountains, Shiva fell in love with her devotion to helping the planet. They became united in love and had a son, Ganesh. Yeah, Ganesh. Call upon Parvati for solace and solutions to any seeming problem, especially if you're meditating in the mountains. Wow. That was intense. I kind of have the shakes a bit, even though I've been eating. Wow. It's pretty intense. Feeling a little bit woozy. But let's continue. January, February goes. I'll just lift them up as I do this. It's my mental thing. January. Oh, man. February. March. April. May. Oh, come on, you guys. I love how those fall out. Simple reminders. June. And now, second row, July. Oh, interesting. Okay, July. Dang, we have Kuan Yin, one of the goddesses of compassion, analogous to Mother Mary. Let it go. If I had to say stuff on the matter, which I do, I'd say let the energy of the previous month go so that you can fully enjoy this month of July. Oh wow, these cards are jumping at me. Which is this card. Yeah, celebration, enjoying your pleasures, enjoying your power, getting away with it. Yeah, getting away with it. But again, at what cost? Yeah, let it go. Let the troubles of the previous month go. Wow. But these cards are just ready to pop out at me. Whew. Okay. We have 46. Kuan Yin. Okay. I'll kind of look at here. It's time to stop struggling, pushing, or forcing things to happen. Such actions push against the universal flow and lead to frustrations and blocks. When you let the situation go to spirit, you automatically open supportive doors that will bring solutions and an outcome exceeding your expectations. Let go of struggle, anger, unforgiveness, or anything else undesirable. Trust that the universe is on your side. My mind goes back to Aponia. Fairy queen, very flighty in her energy, but still very much in her flow. And then also with that judgment card and with the keeping up appearances card, and it felt more like trees guiding this energy stream. And then you also had Maitreya talking about staying in joy. You also had Buddha, which is another aspect of Maitreya. They're both aspects of one another, saying to meditate, preparing you for this. You also have 2 teacher cards within the first 6 months. You have I can't pronounce that name. Maha blah blah. I'll just pick up the card. Within January you have Maha. God, names so weird. 8 words. You have this guy within the month of January, okay? Saying, hey, I'm a teacher, I'm a spiritual teacher, gonna help you for your path, gonna help you do your thing. Then you also have Merlin popping up. And then you have Parvati coming in to help remind you, stay in your joy. And then also, since it's a time of retreat and you need to be protected by the energy of the mountains, where did that connection come in again? Parvati, consort to Shiva. Yeah, I think so. Positive change, 62. Positive change. Staying in your joy. Staying in your joy keeps you in your power. Where are you? Likes and dislikes have changed. You've outgrown certain things. The energy of the mountains. Solace. Meditating. Whew. Okay. It'll tie in together somehow. Let's continue reading about Kuan Yin. Trust that the universe is on your side. Let go of struggle, anger, unforgiveness, or anything else undesirable. Additional meanings of this card. Let go of an argument, judgments, or a long-term hurt. I think that's going to be difficult for you, especially since that long-term hurt comes again within the last 2 months of the year. It says, forgive yourself for what you think you've done or not done. I think that's more important for you. I'd say really call upon Kuan Yin to help you to forgive yourself for what you think you've done and not done. Yeah, you're psychic. Yeah, you pick up stuff. Yeah, you have that wonderful, great gift and that beautiful energy of just knowing things. But you're also a human being. And you've also chosen to live this life and to have limited perspective in some arenas, not only to just have an adventure, but also to learn and to grow and to be able to teach through experience because you've gone through it, Yeah, if you follow the whole theory that the evolution of the universe is, or the evolution of God is the evolution of the universe, and we're all a part of that, these things are necessary. Yeah, you're helping yourself, but you're also helping the greater whole by experiencing these things. So really be kind and forgiving to yourself, almost like you would a child when they're learning something for the first time. It's really important to be gracious to yourself. Kuan Yin is the beloved Buddhist goddess of compassion. whose name means she who hears all prayers. Third, Buddhist energy. Interesting. Third one. And yeah, third Buddhist energy that you got. Whose name means she who hears all prayers. At her mortal death, Kuan Yin was eligible for Buddhahood, yet she decided to stay close to Earth and help all humans until everyone became enlightened. You can call upon Kuan Yin to help with forgiveness and compassion and to have your needs met in gentle and loving ways. Okay, I'm going to have to continue for the rest of the month. June, July, August. For the month of August, we have Moses. Take charge of the situation. For the month of August, we also have the Death card. Remember that transformation butterfly that we talked about involving matters of the heart or relationships? We also have you in your power. As the High Priestess, we also have Judgment, which brings everything to light, and Gabriel is the angel of communication. And then we also have you, not sure which path to take because you're bound by, would I say, lies or half-truths? They kind of mean the same thing when you really think about it, but still, you feel bound by these things. But you are the one who's empowered here. So, with our card, we see that you have Moses. Take charge of the situation, parting the seas and making a path to walk upon. Which is pretty cool, considering that I think the signifier card for you, at least during this month, is the Eight of Swords. I remember saying something along the lines of you being able to walk on this path that you're not as bound as you think you are. I mean, you figure it out based on the cards, but yeah. So, for August, take charge of the situation. Moses. $78. Yeah. You have the power to heal and alter the course of the situation. It's time for you to take charge and assume a leadership position. First, decide what you want. Be clear about the conditions that are acceptable or unacceptable to you. The universe responds when you're clear about your aims and intentions. The Ascended Masters will support your leadership role. Talk openly and honestly about your feelings. Make a decision instead of passively waiting. Give yourself permission to do what you feel is right. Don't wait. Take action now. Be your own authority figure. The prophet Moses displayed courage and leadership throughout his lifetime. His clear decrees about his intentions led to miracles such as parting the Red Sea, bringing forth water from a boulder, manifesting manna from heaven. Moses is a powerful, beloved, inspiring leader who can lend you courage in this situation and also in your life's purpose. Man, you are just growing and flowing. Okay. Yeah. Do you need any more? Yeah, I think that's okay. That month, July, August. Now we're entering September. For September, you have St. Francis, and they suggest that you follow your heart. For this month, you also use your sword to cut through to the truth of the situation. You go on your journey. You are satisfied with the results because you find that you're at peace. I love these doves. You got 3 doves over here. That's pretty cool. Wonderful birds that are messengers. Oh yeah. Using that truth to fly away. Oh yeah. Following your heart because it's what you do. Oh yeah. Yeah, you do. St. Francis following your heart, giving you peace, taking charge of the situation in the previous month, deciding what you want. You decide that you want peace. Now let's read about St. Francis. Follow your heart. Que noctua, you will understand. Let it rain upon you like a wave upon the sand. 38. Listen with your heart, you will understand. Okay. Follow your heart. To answer your question, the answer to your question is in your heart. This card signifies that you can trust your heart's true desires, even if you can't clearly see how the outcome will appear or manifest. Okay, let's repeat that. You can trust your heart's true desires, even if you can't clearly see how the outcome will appear or manifest. This is a situation where you're called upon to walk in faith and to be true to yourself. The universe will ensure that your needs are met and will help with your relationship as you make life changes. Yes, I was right about relationship. Additional meanings for this card. You already know what to do. Trust your intuition and take action accordingly. Your feelings are accurate and valid. You're guided to make important and happy life changes. Joyous life changes. Thanks, Maitreya. You're receiving true divine guidance through your feelings and intuition. Saint Francis of Assisi was born to a wealthy Italian cloth merchant, but he later renounced his inheritance to follow an ascetic spiritual path. As he volunteered in hospitals and ministered to the sick, he gained followers who eventually became the Franciscans. Many legends speak of St. Francis' ability to communicate with animals, and today he is the patron saint of the environment and animals. Call upon St. Francis for help in situations where your family and friends don't understand your choices or spiritual path or any issue involving animals. Interesting. I have to interject as well. Considering that both of these leaders are super awesome and they led a whole bunch of people out of darkness then to light, I think that the situation that you're going through is really, really, really going to help a lot of people that you know and don't know, even though you're not going to be able to see it within this first year. You have all of these cards talking about teaching, and then you also have all these cards regarding Buddhism and, being not necessarily peaceful, but walking in your joy, meditating. I don't want to say practicing what you preach, but practicing, taking time to center and ground yourself. And then you have Kuan Yin, who's telling you to be compassionate to yourself, compassionate in the situation. And you have at the beginning, the leading card is Teacher, the one who's taught Saint Germain, Mr. Violet Flame. And then you have Merlin. And you also have, within this new month of October, Ganesh. Who is he the son of again? Apparently Ganesh is supposed to be the son of Parvati. Yeah. So, and then your cards for this month of October. I bet you are loving it. I hope you are loving this, okay? You have you and your power as the emperor, the one who takes charge, the one who decides, the one who is in power. I hope you love that. Please be drinking a glass of wine if you do drink wine as you're watching this, because I really want you to laugh. All right, you have your person of interest, the King of Wands, with their flighty behavior, coming back open-handed, open-hearted, saying, I'm sorry for my BS. You also have, seems like your dreams coming true and having a happy home, and you still maintaining the truth of who you are in your power. I saw the elderly guy as you, and all of this as your manifestation. And then I saw this as him coming back to you, offering not only his hand and his heart, but also, and I'm sorry, the action states that you're already right, but You don't really need it, you're right. You know, he's already groveling. They're already groveling and they're already sorry, so I feel like that's enough. And I mean, you know it, you're already in your power. So please don't gloat. Okay, so for October, you have Ganesh, a yes. So that's 90. All the doorways are open for you, and the pathway is clear. Any previous obstacles have been removed. Any previous obstacles have been removed. Keep a positive mindset about the situation to ensure the best possible outcome. Additional meanings for this card. The answer to your question is yes. This is a good time to make a move or change. Your prayers have been heard and are being answered. You have positive support in the situation. Keep the faith. Ganesh is the Hindu god elephant overcomer of obstacles who clears your path of any blocks. Call upon Ganesh at the beginning of any ceremony or new project to ensure a smooth start and steady progress. He's also very supportive of riders and helps anyone who's in a bind. Okay. Where are you in previous card? Because we always have to go back. 62. Yeah. When Parvati was born, I'm reading positive change for the month of June. When Parvati was born in the mountains, Shiva fell in love with her devotion to helping the planet. They became united in love and had a son, Ganesh. Call upon Parvati for solace and solutions to any seeming problem, especially if you're meditating in the mountains. I think the I mean, it's obvious, but I think the sub-reading behind all of this is that you have to be dedicated to your truth. The love that you want will come to you, but you have to be dedicated to your truth. Yeah, and you already instinctively choose it. I keep reiterating this thing over and over again, but it's what the cards keep pulling up. So, yeah, dedicated to your truth, dedicated to your joy. It's not just truth with that heaviness. It's truth with this joyfulness. It's truth with this peacefulness. It's truth in the type of life that you want to live. Because that helps your manifestations. And Kuan Yin for July also says to let it go. It's not really that need to always be right, but that need to always prove to others that you are right. Because that only leads to arguments, which in the month of June, you should be letting go of. Okay. Let's continue. For November, our celebration month. Oh my God. Look at this card. You have Lakshmi, goddess of prosperity. And I think she's also the goddess of luck in some circles. So, Goddess Lakshmi is here in November after your wonderful yes from Ganesh. And oh, we should take a look at these cards. You got that Three of Cups going on, that wonderful celebration. Then you also have the star. Remember that whole conception thing I mentioned earlier, the birth of something that was kind of veiled. She's also the goddess of conception too. Yeah, she kind of makes things happen. She's kind of like the Jupiter for, Hindu energies. Yeah. And you have the Wheel of Fortune in your favor. I guess the odds are in your favor. And then you have you kind of over here crying a little bit over spilled milk. Now, I assume that it was you. It could also be your partner. I don't know. But anyway, things are pretty awesome, pretty good. You don't need to look at the sewer in the city of Paris. Just enjoy the sights. Okay, so we have the flow of prosperity for Lakshmi, and pretty cool. We have 34. Let's read this card, give you some more info. Okay. This card indicates flow of prosperity, Lakshmi. This card indicates that your prayers about finances have been heard and answered. Tap into your manifestation power by focusing on abundance instead of worrying about money. You have nothing to fear. A new flow of prosperity is supporting you and your loved ones. Additional meanings for this card. Stop worrying about money. Worries only attract money problems. Everything's going to be okay, especially with respect to finances. You have the support to make a desired life change right now. Visualize and affirm prosperity. Lakshmi is the Hindu goddess of prosperity who helps us overcome financial fears and tap into the river of abundance that's available to everyone. It's helpful to put a statue or painting of Lakshmi in the financial corner according to feng shui principles. This is the left rear corner of your home or office as you stand looking inward from the front door. Call upon Lakshmi to help transmute money worries into financial flow. Everyone can always use a little bit more money. But I don't think that's the concern here. Money worries. Money worries. You have Ganesh. Money worries. Worries about love. Worries about abundance and love. Worries about abundance and joy. Yeah. I'd say let go of the worry that it's going to end. Ask for your help in helping you to relieve worries that this wonderful ride will end. Because you have this beautiful elephant over here, which I'm sure signifies Ganesh, holding 2 flowers. You let go of that worry. Stay in your joy. For our final month of December. To read the cards. We have the Lovers. We have the 8 of Pentacles. We have the 10 of Wands. We have the 3 of Wands. Now the Lovers always indicate, giving up something in order to pull your focus into another thing. When you have this fresh love, they get all of your attention and you're so focused on them and you're building this beautiful thing. But you're also having to reallocate all the time that you used to have to focus on other priorities. And the card from the Ascended Masters deck that you have is Listen. Manjurishi. I think that's how you say it. And the Listen card page 48. The Listen card states, Manchushri. Listen, you hear your divine guidance best by quieting yourself and listening. Shut out noisy stimulation like telephones and television and relax in a quiet place. Don't try to make anything happen. Just listen to your own thoughts, breathe, and listen to your own thoughts, breath, and the rhythm of your heart. Then mentally ask questions of your guides and angels. Listen to the loving truth that they speak in your heart, body, and mind. Listen to your own inner truths. Trust your intuition and take action accordingly. You get a lot of repeat messages. You get a lot of repeats. They're trying to hammer something home. I'd say you're a little bit stubborn. Yeah, they're trying to hammer something home, but I guess we all are as human beings. Okay, additional meanings for this card. Have a quiet retreat. Your guides and angels are talking to you. Are you listening? Less talking and more listening is called for right now. Admit your true feelings to yourself. Listen to what messages any aches and pains are trying to tell you. The body always talks to those who listen. Manchushri is a Buddhist deity of wisdom who holds a sword to cut through illusions and bring about clarity and understanding. Call upon Call upon Manjushri for help with understanding divine messages and to increase your receptivity to divine intelligence and wisdom. And now back to the beginning card that you had. You had the trust card. Yeah. Vishnu. Wait a second. Was it Vishnu? Get the heck out. Let's check this out. We got 82. I don't remember Vishnu. If it was you and Parvati who get together under the weather to make that beautiful baby. Vishnu. And where are you at? Positive change 62. Nope, not Vishnu. That's cool. I think it's Vishnu. Inca. That's great. Vishnu, real energy. Okay. Back to Vishnu. You can trust the situation you're inquiring about. The solid foundation of your situation gives it a trustworthy basis. Keep purifying your motivations so that they're completely about love and service to elevate the energy and experiences even further. Additional meanings for this card. The person you're inquiring about is trustworthy. Trust that your prayers are being answered even if you don't yet have the evidence. You're on the right path. Trust your gut feelings and intuitions. Vishnu can help you feel safe about your current and future life. So there you have it. Indy yacht. Well, good luck as you go adventure into the Temple of Doom. It's been a great adventure, and I'm sure you'll have many, many, many more. Please continue with your meditations, and please continue to stay in your joy, and I can't wait to see what type of leader you will become to your community. All the best. Bye.